What's going on, guys? FlameHorizon here, and I'm coming at you with ICBA Week 5 against Jarrett and his Los Angeles Lookers. I don't really have much time. I'm just going to real quick record this, get this up, because it's a very short battle, and this weekend has been pretty nutty for me. Next weekend is going to be insanely nutty for me, as is next weekend I will be graduating with my associate's degree from college, so everything will be going swimmingly from there. I will have a whole bunch more free time after that week. And I cannot wait to start putting up as much content as I can over the summer. So we're going to get right into the team that I brought. I decided to bring Incineroar, Tapu Lele, Trevenant making its first appearance, Combuskin, Milotic, and Galvantula. And he brought Piloswine, Mew, Rotom Mow, Hydreigon, his busted Pheromosa, and his Primarina is the name it is. Looking at his team, I knew his lead was going to be Piloswine. I don't know why I led Incineroar, knowing that I should have led Milotic. However, I did lead Incineroar. So we're going to get right into the battle. And we are going to see how everything goes. Also, by the way, I got a new boom arm, and it's super clean. But as you saw, I am going to lead off with Incineroar, and he's going to lead off with the Piloswine. And I am not going to stay in against this thing. Even though I probably should have stayed in and clicked a cross chop, because I knew he was going to set up rocks. I did click U-turn to try to get some momentum. I do believe I go right out into my Milotic, just to be able to take an Earthquake in case he went for it, but he did go for the Stealth Rocks. I should have predicted that and went for the cross chop. And I am a Flame Orb set this week to take on a physical Pheromosa. And he goes out into his Mew. We'll see that this Mew set is actually quite different than what we're used to. However, that's not going to stop him from doing work with it. He does go for the U-turn there. So, getting momentum and whatnot. And then he goes out into Lawn Master, the Rotom. I love that nickname. Land Master, Lawn Master. It's a good nickname. I'm a fan. I do go for the Toxic there, because I was thinking, maybe it's a bulky Mew. I should probably poison it. I'm already burned, so I wouldn't get synchronized, the whole 9 yards. I do switch out and go into my Trevenant to be able to take a hit from this thing, but he is just going to go right for the Volt Switch, predicting me to switch out, and this is when I figure out he's Grassy MZ. So the rest of the battle I was calcing Grassy MZ Leaf Storm, because I knew that would play in a part. But he does Volt Switch out and then go out into his Hydreigon. I am an AV set, but Dark Pulse does a heck of a lot of damage. In hindsight, I should have just went for X Scissor there to get damage off on this thing for later in the match. However, he's just going to go for the Dark Pulse, and this is also Assault Vest, and he does nothing. But then he goes out into the Mew, and I'm like, why would he send out Mew against Incineroar? And then Cross Chop doesn't do much, and he has Trick. So this is Scarf, Trick, Mew. And we will see that him tricking off my Assault Vest is going to be a hindrance for the rest of the game. But I do take out the Mew with that knockoff. So Scarf Trick Mew actually did what it was supposed to. I believe that's what he actually planned to do, was trick off my Assault Vest. And I don't really want to stay in and click knockoff knowing he's Grassy because it's not going to do a lot. And he is just going to click the Volt Switch again on my Switch and go right out into his Hydreigon again. And now that Hollow's at such a low percent, he cannot take a Dark Pulse, and I can't switch in Incineroar, because Incineroar's Assault Vest is gone, plus there's rocks up. So Trevenant has to go down, which is very unfortunate. I go out into Spoder. I believe, Choice Scarf this week, again, because Choice Scarf just works so well. As he goes out into his Piloswine, I just get up my Sticky Webs. Sticky Webs I had to slow down the Pheromosa. It's also just overall slow down his team so other mons can come in and clean up. I do go out into the Milotic as he switches out into his Rotom Mow, and I believe he just switched it in. I think he predicted my switch there. I do go out into my Galvantula here, and he goes for the Volt Switch. So this Rotom is just giving him straight momentum this entire game. He has momentum right now, and it's just, biting me in the butt. Specifically, that Choice Scarf getting tricked onto my Incineroar is biting me in the butt. I do go for the Energy Ball, but that doesn't do a lot, and he's just going to go for the Earthquake and finish me off. So that is Galvantula down, which is very unfortunate. Galvantula did really well against his team. I do go out into Tapu Lele, and right here. Okay. So, I was jetting my team before the match. And PK Hex was telling me that like my Tapu Lele set wouldn't import. So, I go in and I change the IVs, the EVs to how I wanted it. But I forgot to switch the moves. So I had Ghost DMZ Shadow Ball on this set for the Doublade to ensure an Oko, and for the Mew to ensure an Oko. I don't have Shadow Ball. I'm gonna flash up the set right here, maybe. No, never mind, I'm not going to because I'm lazy editor. But the set was the same set as the previous week. However, I just had Ghostium. So, not the greatest. And I think EVs were kind of switched around so I could live hits more. But I don't have Ghost DMZ, which could nuke something later in the match. However, I do just go for the Psychic to take out the Piloswine. Psychic does a number to it, and it just takes it out. And then he goes out into his Hydreigon, and he's thinking, like, is he Scarfed? He's going to go for the Flash Cannon. I knew I could live a Flash Cannon. I calculated I had enough HP to live it pretty well. And I just go for the Moonblast to be able to take out his Hydreigon. So Tapu Lele picking up a couple kills there, showing how busted it is even with other busted Pokemon in the league. And then he goes out into his Pheromosa. I'm like, okay, this is where... And he has an Air Balloon. So he's the first person to do that. To counteract my webs with an Air Balloon. I really hope that no one else does that. But he is the first person to do that, so, good prep on his part. And the Bug Buzz is going to be able to pick out the Tapu Lele. I don't have a switch into this thing anymore. I never really did in the first place. He does get the speed boost, and I do go out into Ariel the Milotic. And he is actually going to switch out again into his Rotom Mow. Rotom Mow kind of cleans up shop here in the end game. I go for the Recover. Gets me all the way back up to near to full. And I don't believe I stay in. Oh no, I do. He goes for the T-Bolt. And it's a crit. I would have lived that. I 100% would have lived that had it not been a crit. So there's a little bit of hacks there, and an Ice Beam would have done a heck of a lot of damage to this thing. And hopefully I could have pulled it back from there, but that crit kind of mattered. But we're going to see as the rest of this match goes on that this Rotom Mow is going to put in the finest of work against the rest of my team. And right here. So, I have Protect, Baton Pass, Fire Blast, and Focus Blast. Because it hit his team pretty well. I might have misclicked and clicked Baton Pass instead of Protect. If I had clicked Protect, I would have gotten a speed boost, right? And then I would have been able to... He's going to Grass DMZ, but then I would have taken damage. However, I would have been able to next turn take him out with Fire Blast, and then he would have to go into his Primarina, which walls out the rest of my team anyways. So Primarina was his win condition, and he has saved it for the end. So he's done well in doing that. And my misclick did cost me the game. I was supposed to click Protect there. That was the correct play, and I accidentally clicked Baton Pass like an idiot because I wasn't paying attention. He's going to go for the Z-Bloom Doom Leaf Storm and demolish my Combuskin. I was not Eviolite, I was Focus Sash, which was very unfortunate. I was Eviolite, I would definitely have lived that. But it wouldn't have mattered. So now Tony comes in, and I'm able to go for the Flare Blitz, I believe, to take this thing out. Unless he preserves differential. He's going to go right out into his Primarina. And I do go for the Flare Blitz, I believe. However, it's not going to do much, considering it's resisted. Actually, that did a lot more than expected, because it was a crit. However, we are going to see that this man has the Aqua Jet, specifically for Focus Sash Combuskin. So good prep on his part again. And we do take an unfortunate 3-0 loss against Jarrett and his Los Angeles Lookers. I got outplayed, I got outprepped, and I misclicked and didn't check my prep, so to say. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below what you thought of the battle, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully the next video will be the start of daily uploads, and I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you all for supporting my channel. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.